In the following example, I will show you how to use Java Access modifiers. First, we start IntelliJ and then select Create New Project. Next, we set the project's name and the domain. Inside the project files, we will create a new package called bank. We enter the package name and click on the OK button. Inside this package, we will define the class bank account. To do, we right-click on the package bank and select New Java class. This class will have an attribute number that will be public. This will be used to access the account number. The attribute balance will be private. This means that it will only be used inside of the same class. Now, let's define the constructor with a public access modifier in order to create accounts outside of the package bank. We initialize the object's attributes inside the constructor. Now, let's define a method, deposit, with a protected access modifier so that it can be invoked from anywhere inside of the package bank. This method will add a value greater than 0 to the balance. Following to this, we need to define a method withdraw, which will subtract a value greater than 0, and it must be less than the concurrent balance of the account. in order to use the method deposit, which has a protected access modifier, we need to create an additional class inside of the same package. We define the class bank teller. This class will have two public methods, deposit and withdraw. Each method receives an instance of the class bank account and an amount value in order to perform each operation. Additionally, we will create another package to demonstrate that attributes and methods can be invoked from outside the package where they are defined, but only when they have a public access modifier. This package will be called ATM. Inside of this package, we will create the class ATM. This class will have the attribute ID as private and will be initialized from the public constructor. Let's create a method withdraw in order to withdrawals from the ATM. This method will receive the following parameters: an instance object of the class bank account, and the amount value to be withdrawn from the account. because we are referencing a class in other package, we need to import the class bank account. Finally, let's verify that the program works by writing a few lines of code in the main class. Now let's create a new bank account. Intentionally, we will try to access the private attribute balance. This displays an error. Um, and we will try to deposit to the account. As you can see, IntelliJ shows an error because we try to access attributes and methods that are defined as private or protected. Now let's try to make a deposit by using a bank teller instance and make withdrawals from an ATM. Finally, we can run our program without any problem. Because we use the correct access modifiers. It is advisable to set the attributes and methods as private if they are not going to be invoked from other classes.